In this example, we're going to show how to make a basic line chart with a more advanced parameter for number of points in the standings. What we can see here in the top right is that our parameter filters out data based on the number of teams that have beyond that number of points in a particular season. But it's in a single season, not multiples. So for example, Detroit Red Wings had 131 points in 1995, but we want to keep every year that they were available. Conversely, as we move our parameter down, we get a lot more teams, and the chart becomes a lot harder to read. So how do we do this? We need a few different pieces. One is to have a parameter, which I'll show you here. So we've set this parameter as an integer, and we've set the min and max values between 100 and 135 in a range and a step size of 5. We then make use of a couple of calculated fields. So we've got points in standings on our rows and year on columns. And then our calculated fields are figuring out which teams have greater than the number of points that we care about. So our first calculation is a fixed expression by team, and it looks for the max points in the standings. What this means practically speaking is that it's looking for records across all the years of our data for each team, and then saying the max points in the seasons for that. So, by way of example, max for Detroit Red Wings was 131 in 1995. So that's the number we keep for all years. The next step is a simple filter based on that field. Here we've got the teams with greater than or equal to that number of points. And we're saying that it's greater than or equal to the points and standings parameter that we have created. And so as we change our parameter, that determines which teams get filtered in, which get filtered out. As we go higher, we get fewer and fewer teams until such point as we get no teams. So this is how we'd keep only teams that have greater than some number of points. It suggests something like 120 is a good candidate if we wanted to keep our chart relatively uncluttered. Thanks for watching.